Hey everybody, welcome to part 10 of my walkthrough for Stellar Blade. Now in this chapter we will be covering the city of Xion. Now as you can see, this is where we left off at in the last episode. So Xion is a little bit to cover, but we'll get to most of it. If you didn't grab your items for the pre-order, they are right there, as well as the digital deluxe bundle. So over that way, you cannot go over this way yet. You'll find out why soon enough. For now, just go across this bridge right here, and you see that ladder to your left. You can go ahead and go down here. Now, there's nothing down here, but you can go down here and, see this area if you'd like. Looks like I don't know, like an outdoor apartment or something. So go head on back up.
Angel, Xion is greatly indebted to you.
And then you're going to talk to this NPC right here.
Stay away from those that disparage the Sentinels. Those types of guys can't be trusted.
Alright, so this can get you to fast travel around the camp. We're going to go ahead and go in here and check the statue. Item there, and there's one behind the bar. But if you have the auto loot on, it'll pick it up before you even get to see it. So head around the back, go to your right, then you're going to drop down. Ta-da!
Lily? What is this thing? It looks so strange.
Oh, that's a can. In the past, it was used as a container for electrolyte solutions.
A can? I like it. I can read a variety of data from this. It isn't much, but I can still feel traces of memories in it.
Alright, so pay attention to that little area there, because you're going to go there soon. But you're going to go do a bunch of other stuff first.
They're kind of pretty in their own way. But if you're that worried about it, why don't I make a cabinet to store them?
So go ahead and grab what's in the paper box right in front of you as soon as Lily is done speaking.
Oh, this is easy as pie for the one and only Lily Artemis.
Or you can go ahead and read that if you'd like.
Let's make a collection together.
Thank you, Lily.
Alright, once again, useless machine. Alright, that. And then we're going to head over to Sister's Junk. But this time we are going to explore the upper area first. So head over here. Got an NPC right here.
What? Who is it? A real angel? Huh? I've only heard about them in rumors. It's nothing to do with me. Can you leave? I have nothing to sell you.
Rude. Alright, you can see that there is a spot for a fusion cell. And you're going to go back the way you came. Go to the right. Up the stairs. And then keep going until you see a staircase up. Grab this chest right here. Another directional puzzle. So that's what happens if you get it wrong. time will just go a little bit faster. Alright, grab all that stuff up. And then you're going to keep going around and finding whatever you find. Grab the poster. A little bit of lore for you to read. Alright. Grab this up. Bam! Alright. So there's nothing over here. Let's go ahead and drop down these. Down here. Speak with the merchant.
Ah, you're back. I'm grateful that you keep coming back to my shabby spot.
Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration, I think.
Oh, no, please, go on.
Now there's just a little bit of dialogue before you get moving here. Alright, so affinity is going to be very helpful. So when you can, buy as much as you possibly can from these merchants. So you build up your affinity, and affinity will expand the shop. So for now, just go ahead and buy this. And then whatever like rare, limited quantity items that you can or you find interesting, go ahead and buy them. Anything that's pertinent to your build right here, go ahead and buy that. And then as you can see, there's a wide variety of grenades and many other parts and things that you need for upgrade materials. Go ahead and buy as much as you need, as much as you want. Many useful things that are here. Now, the limited items that I did just buy, those are going to be for a quest that we will start before we head to the next area.
You're heading out?
Yes, I'll stop by if I have the chance.
Thank you so much. I hope to see you again.
So if you remember from the last episode, there is a quest we were given. We're also going to complete that as well. So you're going to head up and out for now. Alright, down these stairs and to the left. And then go to your right. You're going to go up here after you talk to the NPC.
Looks like the Sentinels are pretty unhappy with you, Angel.
A little more lore. Right.
At the very least, I
Another
don't want to
angry
disturb while I
person.
take a walk.
You're not walking? Whatever. Boom! Coffee. Alright, head on back. There is nothing over there. Go down this way and grab this item right here. Go ahead and read that if you'd like. Alright, now we're going to head back out. This time we're going to go to the right. Grab this poster. You can read it if you'd like. Alright, where did we not go yet? Okay, so there's another payphone right here. Grab this poster. can go ahead and go down here if you'd like. Just to see where it
Angel,
goes.
You're not allowed to use the Exile's passage without permission. Even if
Yeah.
it's you, I can't
Leave.
give you special treatment.
Go upstairs. Head out. Alright. Now we're going to carry on over this way. Head over by this NPC. Super talkative. Head down the alleyway here. Check the soda machine. And bam! Another 3-star can. Grab the poster. Once again, read it if you'd like. Then you can go in here. There's a upgrade material. Now we're going to go over here. See if this is good. It is empty. Alright, go in here. Gold. Grab this item out here. This item. Go ahead and read that if you'd like. Alright, now we're going to head down these stairs. Go ahead and talk to this NPC if you want.
It's the Angel. Don't bother me. Mind your own business.
They're all rude as ever anyway. Check the statue. Right. Check the pool table. Alright, so go ahead and walk up here and talk.
Halt. This is a restricted area.
Little cutscene real
I've
quick.
seen you around Xion before. Identify yourself.
Wait. I'm an airborne squad member from the colony.
Huh. So you're an angel. What brings you here? Looking for a tour?
I was curious about the song coming from inside.
I heard the Prophet gave you permission to enter the city, but that doesn't mean you can go around as you please. Of course, those who've lived in the comfort of the colony don't know anything.
I don't mean any harm. I apologize if I've caused you trouble.
Enya, you okay? There was a time when this bar used to be full of people. Now it's just so empty. Empty and dark. And Enya, same story. I wonder how long she can keep singing, with her body in the state it's in. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. It's pointless.
I'm trying to be sensitive, but if you need help, we might be able to fix her. After all, we do have engineering support from the airborne squad.
What? Is that so? But I have no way to repay you.
No, I don't need anything. I don't need any kind of incentive to save someone.
All right. In that case, could you help me?
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to him.
What? Yeah. No, ignore me.
Sue, I have a question about Enya's condition.
What?
So you get some more
Shouldn't Zion's
information.
engineers be able to do something to help her?
They can't. I heard they're lacking in just about everything they need. Technology, funds, basic resources. Attempting anything is only going to make things harder for them.
Okay, I'll relay this to our engineer right away.
Okay. So go ahead and just check the place out. Then you can head on out. Now just go back the way you came from. And now just go forward towards this salon here. Then you're going to head down this alleyway. Back to that area I told you to pay attention to before. And you're going to come up here. Check out any of this stuff back this way. Go up this alleyway here. Got a useless machine. See your keypad right here. What's an item behind me? I missed. Just saw it. So you're gonna go ahead and grab that. Ta-da! Alright, and you're gonna go around here. And talk to this lovely NPC.
Ah, Angel. Lovely to meet you.
You don't seem very likable.
Oh god.
Alright. You're pretty sharp. I've heard it before.
As attack.
Folks often compare me to a snake. I'm Roxanne. Consider me a kind of info dealer.
Info dealer?
Yes. Practical things. Gossip, blackmail, fears, weaknesses. I dabble in a bit of everything.
Very useful
Oh, I
NPC
do like
here.
this, Angel. You really are my favorite customer.
Alright, so go ahead and shop. Alright, you're going to want to increase the affinity with this merchant. Now, all of this is going to be very useful information to you at some point. So go ahead and just buy up whatever it is that you want right now. Read on through its very important information that you may or may not need at some point. This type of stuff I actually encourage you to read through. The other stuff's kind of more like lore, collectible looking stuff. It's very, very jazzy, banging music. Soundtrack's a real banger. It's a winner for sure. Alright, so there's one level.
Information
And
is
if
gold,
you can
silver,
spare it,
and jewels.
go ahead and
Take a
buy
look.
those two. Those are outfits you can unlock. Now we're going to go all the way to level 3. Okay, so just keep buying stuff until you actually hit level 3.
For a cutie
Alright,
like you,
and then you get some
I'm
more
willing to go
outfits.
beyond my reach to get what you want.
Go ahead and buy them all.
So you're leaving? I had a good time. I wonder if our customer is as satisfied as I am.
Let's leave it at that. Goodbye.
Alright, so go ahead and grab this crate. And then you're going to head back out. And at this point, it's time to start heading back towards the ship. So just make sure that you're going the right direction. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to do when you get back here is you are going to go talk to Lily.
I want to go to the wasteland too. Or do you think I'd just get in?
Lily, I have to ask you something.
Accidentally skipped some dialogue.
Very badly.
Make sure you don't.
Speak, and there's no chance of her moving. The technology here won't do. Do you think you might be able to help somehow?
Well, yes. But do you really think this is a good time?
The people here, they have negative feelings towards the colony. Many of them think they were abandoned. I want them to see that our mission isn't just for the sake of appearances. Our mission is to save mankind.
Ah, yep. Typical Eve. I can give it a try, but I can't guarantee a complete recovery. Also, there's a lot I'll need to prepare.
I understand. Just tell me what you need.
I'll send over the list. And please try not to spend too much time on this. After all, we still have a mission to complete.
I know. Thank you.
Alright, that quest is now in motion.
I want to go to the wasteland too. You just track down the materials.
Alright, so go to the repair console. Alright, you have new features unlocked. And you're going to be upgrading the drone. So this is the first one that you obviously need to grab. So pay attention to the prompt and read the dialogue underneath. It's your own personal blaster. Alright, you got the hacking tool. So now you could go back and open up that one crate that was in the beginning of the construction yard. Enhance your slugs, and then you'll spend the last one where you can. Go ahead and pay attention to the dialogue here and the example above it. Alright, go and talk to Adam now.
I brought back what you asked for.
Get cutscene.
Great work, Eve. How was your walk around the city?
It looked a little sad. So much empty space. Anyway, let's go to the wasteland, Adam.
Well, there are still some issues with the tetrapod steering system. So I'm afraid we're not able to leave just yet.
Then when will you be ready?
Unfortunately, it's going to take longer than a day.
Then I'll go ahead on foot. You can use the drone to guide me.
What? The wasteland is a lot bigger than you think.
I can't just sit here and wait. In fact, I want to see the wasteland with my own eyes.
You're one of a kind, Eve. All right. I'll guide you with the drone.
Eve, please be careful.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
The wasteland is that way.
So that was the direction that I told you couldn't go quite yet when we started this. So, as to not give anything away,
It's about time the drone got an upgrade.
you're going to do this here. Upgrade your weapon, if you have any of the upgrades available. And then you're going to rest here at this camp
You just track down the
before you go to the wasteland. I recommend that you do this for sure. So, once you're done going through your menu, whatever it is that you got to do, I will see you soon for episode 11. I absolutely, positively appreciate all of you for coming by and watching this walkthrough. Being a part of this. This is my first ever narrated walkthrough. So, thank you very much, and the next time I see you, we will be picking up right here, and we will be heading to the wasteland. So, we'll see you soon.